Coming up next, for Virginia Beach, they're presently 7 games back from the conference leaders, trying to close that gap. Coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome to 2K Sports' annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. And now, Virginia Beach's starting group. They've got MP, and it's Pope in at the small forward. And for Dallas, we've got Smith, and it's Bottoms in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, we're in the closing weeks of the regular season. There's no rest for teams competing for positioning.
Yeah, this is the time where if you have a couple of nights of bad effort, you might drop 2 or 3 positions. It's not the playoffs yet, but it's critical this part of the season.
Tip-off goes to Dallas. Here's Pickett. Pass to Smith. Boomer pulls it in. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Smith outside. From 13, rebounded by Virginia Beach.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Here's Che, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Pass to Leaf. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The captain. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Smith, down low. Here's Bottoms. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Leaf. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Pickett. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Leaf. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Out to the right wing. Here's Jay. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so MP will bring it up for Virginia Beach. Pass to Leaf. It's hauled in by Bottoms.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Smith, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Leaf. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Virginia Beach. Leaf. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Good on both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And there's a pick. Here's Pickett. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Virginia Beach has gone 0 for 2 from outside. MP outside. Here's Pope, covered by Smith. Nails it from beyond the arc. Leafs got 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Number 29. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Pickett. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to MP. Let's go with a 3. And Virginia Beach another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Pickett. To the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Virginia Beach leading by 5. Here's Leaf. 7 points in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. Leafs got 9. Here's Pickett. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
The Madison craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Change here. Tyson's checked in. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And all of a sudden, his 3-ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
Pickett passes to Smith. Collins right side. Outside Hart. And rejected. Virginia Beach leading by 7. Here's Leaf. He's got 9. Pass to Boomer. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. And Virginia Beach another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Dallas with it. Now it's Hart. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Collins outside. Here's Pickett, covered by MP. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. And Virginia Beach with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Leaf. Here's Tyson. Yet to see a basket. Here's Leaf. Up and over Smith. And the shot by Leaf, no good. Outside Hart. Collins, high post. Now here's Smith. Pass to Hart. The 3 is up. Bottoms. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Virginia Beach leading by 8. Here's Leaf. 12 points for him. On the wing, MP. There's the steal. Hart with it. Now guarded by MP. Outside Hart. Pass to Collins. Here's Bottoms. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Hart. From 15 feet away. Rebounded by Virginia Beach.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Leaf passes to Boomer. Here's Tyson, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. The captain, that's good. The captain's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Red Hot. 1:36 left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Dallas. Virginia Beach leading by 10. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Blewett. To the paint. Here's Hendricks. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, second team.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Virginia Beach?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Dallas trails by 12. Here's Red Hot. In his last outing with 12 points. Collins a screen. Red Hot. And a miss there on the triple.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Blewett. No points so far. Here's Tyson. There's a screen.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Virginia Beach shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Virginia Beach. Tyson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Dallas trails by 13. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Hendricks. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Tyson. And so it's Virginia Beach in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Virginia Beach?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And it's Collins in at the 5 down low. And for Virginia Beach. And it's Doc in at the 5. Inside. Pass to Red Hot. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Collins. Rebounded by Virginia Beach.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Doc. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Out to the wing. Here's Blewett, still without a bucket. And another basket for Virginia Beach. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Virginia Beach leading by 18. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Doc. To the paint. Here's Hendricks. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. Here's Pickett. He's got 5. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Che, covered by MP. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Che, 3-pointer. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. For 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Boomer. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Bottoms. 7 points in the game. The captain with a rebound. The captain's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Che. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Ahead. Here's Boomer. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's scoreless with his first shot attempt. The captain with a rebound. The captain's got 6 rebounds in the game. Speedy passes to MP. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Pope. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Dallas trails by 19. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
He's checked in for Virginia Beach. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard and look at the point guards leading the way in field goal percentage here in the second half of the season. Goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Technology is key for NBA growth.
Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers, for example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. EA?
All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less grant.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort. And in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
And the first one at the line is good. Hart's checked in for Dallas. Tyson, he's checked in for Virginia Beach. Both shots good from the stripe. Dallas trails by 19. Pass to Pickett. Here's Che. To the middle.
Blocked! And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Leaf, that's good. Leaf's got 14 points.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
The three. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. The captain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP looking around. Here's Tyson. Pass to the captain. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Give him 8.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Hart. No made baskets yet. Pickett passes to Bottoms. Shot clock at 6. Outside Hart. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. The captain's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Leaf. And the 3 off target.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Pass to Pickett. Right wing. Bottoms passes to Hart. Here's Pickett to end the drought. Boomer pulls it in. Boomer's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, throw it down. Wow. And he dunks it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Pickett. He's got 5. Pass to Che. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And the shot goes in.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Here's Pickett. Right side Hart. Here's Bottoms. Pass to Che. Here's Pickett. They set the pick. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Leaf.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
3rd team foul.
Virginia Beach calls timeout.
Tyson. 1 shot. Virginia Beach calls timeout.
Both teams making some changes here.
One shot.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Collins. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Outside Hart. It's stolen. Here's Blewett. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Leaf. He's got 14. There's 1:17 left in the second. Just 5 to shoot. A shot from the mid-range.
After that insane start, he's really cooled down here in the second quarter.
Third team foul.
And Dallas making a change here. Awoma's checked in. Hendricks is checked in for Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Virginia Beach moving the ball around. Down low. Pass to Tyson. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Hart passes to Red Hot. Poke loose. And they're running. Up ahead. And Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has got 5 now.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen. Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Blewett. Inside. Here's Tyson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Virginia Beach, Tyson. At the line for 1.
One shot.
And that one misses. Uses the glass on the layup.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And so it's Virginia Beach just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close, so close. Give it up for the participants.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding. I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
Brought their A games. This is what it means to try to put a team on your shoulders, Ernie.
What do you mean? I've been carrying you on this show for years.
That's not entirely true. I'd say maybe the first 2 years.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Virginia Beach with the ball. We've got Smith, and it's Pickett in at the point guard position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. The captain misses. Dallas shooting only 23% so far. Pass to Pickett. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
At the line for Dallas, Pickett. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Well, Virginia Beach shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Pass to Pope. Here's Leaf. Six to shoot. Takes a 3. Pure from three-point range. Leafs got 17.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Pickett. He's got 7. To the inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
For Dallas, Pickett taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. And so MP will bring it up for Virginia Beach. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. And that's their 3rd game of a long 6-game trip. Virginia Beach moving the ball around. Leaf. No good on the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Smith passes to Pickett. Here's Che. Pass to Bottoms. 4-3. Pickett can't hit. Virginia Beach is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. They set the pick. MP, the pass to the captain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Pickett. Give him 8 points now. To the paint. Here's Bottoms. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. The captain, pass to Leaf. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to the captain. Now here's MP. Defense right on him. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
Here's Pickett. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Virginia Beach with the ball after Dallas's three-pointer on the other end. Here's Boomer. 6 points for him. Puts it up. Here's the captain, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Bottoms passes to Che. The three ball. Rebounded by Virginia Beach.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Pope. Back to MP. Here's Leaf. Puts up a three. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Pickett. Give him 8 points now. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Virginia Beach has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter.
Oh, yes! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Pickett. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Personal foul. First team.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Virginia Beach making a change here.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Pass to Hendricks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doc. There's the 3. Collins with the rebound. Smith outside. Now it's Hart. There's the triple. He's off on that one.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
To the right side. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Doc. Virginia Beach moving the ball around. Here's Pope. Shoots. And another miss by Virginia Beach.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Here's Red Hot. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And here's Hart. Pass to Red Hot. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Blewett. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Hart. No points yet. Here's Red Hot. Collins, left side. They get the rebound. It's blocked. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Doc. Here's Pope. Connects from downtown. Pope's got 10 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Hart. Collins with it. Shot's good by Red Hot. Red Hot's got his second bucket on the night. And Virginia Beach with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Hendricks. He's got 5. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he drops it first. And Virginia Beach making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Red Hot. It's hauled in by Doc. Doc's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Hendricks. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure. Pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Dallas calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
All right, we get a chance to show you the top rookie free throw shooters in the second half of the season. On defense, Virginia Beach. Outside Hart. To the paint. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Red Hot. 5 on the clock. Off target with the 3.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. They set a pick. Hendricks. Offensive rebound. Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Red Hot. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Here's Hendricks. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Third personal foul, third team foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Virginia Beach, Hendricks. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer off the mark.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Here's Tyson. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Still no points. Over to the left wing. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. Doc's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Hendricks. The teardrop. Doesn't go for him.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's Virginia Beach, just dominating this one. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Virginia Beach. Red Hot passes to Che. Now here's Cunningham. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And Che gets it to go.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Virginia Beach has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Pass to Doc. Out left to the wing. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tyson. The offensive rebound. Cross. Second chance effort, and it's rejected. Inside. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Here's Cunningham. Banked it in off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Virginia Beach with the ball. They set the screen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Che. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Red hot. It's hauled in by Doc. Doc's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And there's the drive. And it's good. 2 points.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Tyson, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. That is ball.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Pickett, he's checked in for Dallas. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Cunningham. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Here's Doc. Pass to the captain. 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Red hot passes to Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's the captain.